Well, hello. We're back. Yes, we are. Yes, we're back. Friday was it was an experience. Try to get on. I'm just going to check everything. It's working. Yeah, audio seems fine. I'm just going to check to make sure we're on YouTube fine. Well, you'll not know if we're on YouTube because it's supposed to be unlisted. Yes, we are. Yes, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. That's good. Oh, what a bloody week. So, God knows what they were doing. But I knew that it was going to last and I wouldn't get on anything because it just kept going on and off and it was so frustrating. So I thought, I'm just going to leave everything to Thursday. And yes, everything looks okay for now. Anyway, first things first, let me get my coffee. Right, so New Zealand, you have been waiting. You've been waiting since last week for your update. So yes, we have questions. So I'll write them on the description, okay, so that I'm not typing them all out and then editing because that was just going to take too much time. So let's get on and let's get these done. Okay, so this one here. So the questions. So we know it's questions. Question one. Right, so we're in question one. Right, hold on. Let me put this bloody back on again. Question one is, I need to read these two. This is right. Will there be any arrests in New Zealand soon by the US military? So will there be arrests? Okay, so hopefully I'll remember. Well, I've got them all typed out, so surely God, I will just be a copy and paste. But it's me, so anything could happen, So anyway, so will there be military? Will there be military? Okay. I don't know if I'll get through them all. I'll try and get through them all, but I don't know if I will. So 7 questions here. Anyway. The US military. I wonder if I can... Right, I think I can maybe link question 1 and question 7. Right. So question 1, and link it to question 7, which is the New Zealand under US control. Right, so wait till we see. So the very first one is, will there be arrests in New Zealand by US military? So will there be arrests? I feel as if there has been already. Okay. Not that you'll know just now. But I feel as if there have been. Yes. I feel as if there has been and there will be. I wish I'd taken a note of who said this because I like to address people directly, but I forgot to take the names. I just take the questions. Anyway, so whoever asked that, there has been and there will be. But I don't know if we'll see them yet. I don't know if we're quite ready to see them yet, okay? I feel it's for the creed of greed as well. It's for the creed of greed too. I feel as if this has been after an investigation. It's been investigated. Okay. Right, let's see. Wow, I feel as if the people in New Zealand are rising up. Now, I've felt that before. There is a mass awakening. There's no two ways in it. We should be able to see it. We should be seeing it. And I feel as if there is quite a bit of people awake in New Zealand, but no young way, but they're just not seeing. They're just not seeing. Okay. The guilty will pay. The guilty will pay. Whether it be the US, whether it be other military, but they will pay. Whatever they were trying to do in New Zealand, it's been stopped. Now, I know that there's things going through Parliament, right? I know that there's the digital, thing. That seems to be, they're trying to do that all at one time. They're trying to do it all at one time, okay? They're panicking. They're panicking. They know that they're on the ropes. They know the game's a bogey, as we say in Scotland. The game's a bogey. There's nobody more desperate than that demon that I can't look at. Like, they're working overtime for it. Oh, I wish I'd taken the names, because I like to address people directly. Oh, I'll know that the next time. Right, so this has been a long time going. It's been a long time investigation. There's going to be no hiding place for these people. Oh, this one, please, Thomas. Oops. Oops. I wonder why that didn't work out. Still there. Obviously didn't want to come into the pack today. Wait, what's this? Joy. See, the way this is, it's like, I kind of, but I'll come on, right? It's like obviously it's a castle, but this is an important building. So I'm wondering if they're going to storm an important building, and I'm getting, as Wellington, that the government, the government's in. I feel as if wherever that is, it might actually be offices, though. It might actually be offices that storm. Okay. There we go. So that's that. Yep. All the scandal and all the dirty deeds. Someone's trying to stop me talking. And all the dirty deeds and all the scandal and the underhand deeds that they've been doing. It's coming to the fore. It's coming to the fore. Okay. Yep. I feel as if there is an arrest being made. I mean, tell me something. I mean, I should know this because I've been doing reading on New Zealand for 2020. She's not as prominent, Mrs. Teeth. She's not as prominent as she used to be. It's the same as her Tartan Tyrant. Not as prominent as she used to be. Same as Big Boris. All the ones that were the big I am during the CV, the scary flu, not as prominent as they were. The doors, I feel as if this is Wellington, and I feel as if it's the Parliament doors have been kicked open. Do you know when the military gets in, right? And they kick the door in? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I feel as if, not that you'll see it. I feel as if it's the same in Australia. Not that you'll see it, but something's happening afoot, something's happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, okay, so can we clarify for that one, please, Thomas? We clarify it. Just a wee clarify for that one. Okay. Oh, right, it kind of jumped out to me. Right, meditate and contemplate, yep. Prayers answered. So that's good. So there you go, that was question one. So let's see what question two is. Well, I'm putting these. Right, so question two. Right, so that was question one. So, and then I think that I feel as if it is under control. I feel as if America's got control of most countries. Right, so the second, oh my goodness, sacredness. How can we best support the sacredness and wisdom held in the land of this country? Right, so I feel as if this is a whole delight moment though. There we go. Right. So I will put them in because you'll not remember them. You know, it's a question two. So we know this is question two. Question two. This is the only thing is it knocks us off. But never mind, it's only for a minute. So that was this is question two now. I'll need to find a way to, I think I can write them in the captions. We'll see for next week. Right, so it's how best to support the sacredness and wisdom of the land of New Zealand. The sacred and wisdom of New Zealand. How best to support it, please, Thomas? How best to support it? How best to support it, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Meditate. Oh, see, this is where I wish I could take the names right. So whoever wrote this, whoever submitted this question, thanks for submitting the questions, by the way. Right, so meditation, kind of prayers as well. Prayers, especially if a part of the land is under siege. Under siege. What do you mean under siege, Thomas? You mean, you know, the weather machine that they crank up? Prayers, meditation, okay. Just loving the land, nurturing as well. He's thrown all these things at me. Nurturing as well. Yep. Honouring the land as well. Honouring it. I'm just getting, especially if it's under siege. Yeah, especially if these crazies have it. It's fighting back itself. You know, it's fighting back itself. You know, the universe is a living thing, you know, living, breathing, and it is fighting back itself. I feel as if, I think it was these lands as in New Zealand. I feel as if it is, of this country, right? So we'll concentrate actually on New Zealand. So just nurture, prayer, honour, all these things do nurture, do help, especially when you're holding light too. Okay. It's like release. It's releasing. It's releasing. People release negative energy into it, and it's like holding the light so that this negative energy, shines a light on the negative energy so that people know the good guys know what it is. I mean, they do know what it is. It's just so they can take it away, Rejection, yeah. Reject the negative as well. Positive thoughts. Sometimes that's just. Even I have problems with trying to keep things. I just go and do something else right enough. If I'm getting sucked into 3D, just keep things positive. God is an expansion of your mind as well. Pure. Just, kind of. I feel as if they're wanting you to hone in on the animals as well. There seems to be a tranquility with the animals just now. I've noticed that as well. Wise as well. This driving. I cut it. I cut it and made a mess of it, and then I had to go and get my pal to cut my fringe. Right. Anyway, what other stuff, Thomas? Okay. I feel as if they're in New Zealand. There's something happening in New Zealand just now. You should feel the energy shift. I mean, I know that people are just tired. I'm tired. I was. I was very tired the last couple of weeks, but the now tiredness seems to have left. Those that would do damage have been dealt with. There is some minions left, but whatever they try and do to New Zealand gets dealt with. It gets dealt with. Yep. It does get dealt with. It does. I feel like, the overall message is keep the vibration high. Keep the vibration high. Everything helps. Meditation, prayer, holding the light and keeping the vibration high. Everything helps, okay? Thomas says sometimes, you get sucked in, but come straight back out. There we go, so that's that one. It's like a personal issue is reaching a solution, but I feel as if this is for New Zealand, because when you think of where New Zealand was in 2020, where everything was dark and you couldn't see a bloody thing, but it was people were in the dark as well. People are not as in the dark as they used to be. Okay. So that was that one. So I know what I'm. So that was that one. You mind take the thing, right? So the next one's about the councils. When the fraudulent local council is going to be exposed, people are suffering. I thought we'd done that. I'm sure we've done that one. I'll just do it quickly, right? Because I think I've done it again, but just in case we didn't, we'll do that one quickly. Okay. We'll just do an overall again quickly. For it. Because I don't know if I've done it for Patreon or I've done it for the channel. Or it might have been UK, because all the councils are, they've been stealing for everything. Right, anyway, so that was the third one. So, third question. Second question. So third question is, let's see again so we know the question. Question. I think we're on question 3 now. Question 3. This is the fraudulent councils. Right, the fraudulent councils, right. So I'll read it again, but it'll be in the description anyway. When are the fraudulent local councils going to be exposed? People are suffering financially big time, okay. When are the crazy, greedy people going to get exposed? When are they going to get exposed? Oh, well. There's 3 things going on. Oh, don't tell there is it. Right, there's 3 things they've done. What have they spent the money on? Vanity projects. We spent the money on vanity projects. So they have to line their pockets. This has been going on since, well, before 2020. Since before 2020. Yep. Oh, wow. See, that's the kind of calling the dead, but I don't get that's calling the dead. I get that it's informing people that were asleep. People are waking up to everything. And ask, I mean, I know that over here in the UK, it's the council tax we're asking about. But so that I wonder if there's an equivalent in New Zealand where people are asking where the hell's the money. Yep. I feel as if there's an investigation coming. There's always investigations coming, though, Thomas. It's where they lead. But I feel as if this is a real one. This is a real one. Does anybody, you might remember this, right? Does anybody remember a movie called Some Kind of Wonderful where there's a scene in it? I'll swear, right, because I'll try my best. Right, there's a scene in it where the father is talking to the son, and it was his college money, and he spent his college money on this lassie, right, and all these to get her readings because she was, you know, she was like part of the popular crowd, and he was trying to impress her. And the dad goes, "Where's the money, Keith?" That's what I'm hearing this stuff, but this is coming from the people. Where's the money? Where is it? I feel as if questions are going to start getting asked. Yep. I feel as if this is an inquiry out with. So it's like somebody out with the council inquiring about this and following the money. You know, just some wee Joe blogs, wee Joe sitting in his house just following them. But I feel as if he's getting he's maybe an ex-police. And he's investigating it. I don't know if his name is actually Joe. I don't think it is Joe. I love investigating. I wouldn't be doing the name Joe. Gossip. Do you know what I'm hearing? Loose lip syncs, right? So somebody's talking, somebody's giving yep. Somebody's boasting and bragging about this, and they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught, so they are. Yep, tricking. It's going to get exposed. Right? What was the hell was the question? when is the fraudulent local council's going to be exposed? I'm not sure when, but I know there's an investigation. Or I better say, it looks as if there's an investigation into it. Okay. Destiny. Destined. It's destined. I mean, we all know that this is all destined because it is a big clean-up and a big expose, you know. Perception as well. This is getting into people's psyche. People are going to start asking questions. And I feel as if this, you know, where I say, like, so wee Joe Blogg's character, he's going to start it and people, he's going to get into the psyche of people because he's asking the right questions. He's asking the right ones. I'm wondering if he's an ex-politician or been in politics, and because I'm getting that he seems to be an insider who's absolutely sick to the back teeth of it all. So this one, please. Oops. Right. These are all over the place. Hidden. The money's hidden, so it's hidden somewhere. It's been in vanity projects as well, but this has been in a project that shouldn't have been, and the community, the council money shouldn't have been used for. So it's been used for something. Yep. Do you know where it's gone on? Most of it's gone in the climate, the climate crap that they put out. Yep. Absolutely, they're going to try and push the climate here, so keep an eye, because they're going to try and do what they do in London and what they've done in Glasgow. People are ignoring it right enough. Well, I don't know about London, but I know Glasgow people are just moving the stuff out the road. You know, like your ULES over here, they call it. It's not going to work. It's definitely not going to work in New Zealand. New Zealand, you outwardly looking in, outwardly looking, no. Looking outwardly, you'd think that New Zealand was just going about its business. Inwardly, New Zealand and New Zealanders have had enough. They've had enough of the corruption. Are they saying anything? Not yet. I'm wondering, I feel as if you are coming into your summer. I can see a great big march. A great big march, and it'll be all over the blinking place. It'll be the North Island and the South Island. See, you know how like in London had a great big march and there was millions there, right? New Zealand, I see the same. And only as if not even half in New Zealand, more than 3/4 in New Zealand about. And I also see maybe coming in the summer, because these are coming out the summer ones, a down tools. I'm wondering if there's going to be a down tools or getting really as near as a down tools and walk out as possible. It's going to be quite like civil disobedience. Because outwardly you would think that New Zealanders couldn't give two flying monkeys, but they can. Yep. They think the crazies think everything's sailing and everything in the garden's rosy when it's really not. It's really not. So the wee clarifier for that one. Right, so that was that one. Nothing set in stone. Things can move, but I don't think they're going to. It's not how like the needle can shift, but I don't think it's going to shift that much. Okay. I don't think it's going to shift that much. Right, so that was that one. So hopefully that was all right. I think that one was answered. Its uniqueness. I think that one was answered in the second question, maybe. I think. Right, okay. Right, this is the retirement age. Right, hold on now. So I know that I had answered that in the second question. New York. Oh, New York. Why the hell am I getting New York? New Zealand retirement age. Treasury sees the current trajectory raise from 65 years to 72 years. Hope this never happens. Right, okay, so the retirement age, that's what's I did here. They're glad you to work. Why don't you just tell us? Why don't you, all of you, just tell us? Because we need to know. Just work until you pop your clocks. That's what we want. We want you to work until you pop your clocks. But they know that we'll say, away and keys peace, as if that's going to happen. Anyway, we'll have a wee look and see. And as we say in Scotland, away's a done. Away's a done job. So will the retirement age rise to 72? From 65 to 72. Afterward, I was 68. Was it 68? Aye. And they're rating the pensions. They're rating them over here. Right, so will the retirement age raise from 65 years to 72? Is that for everybody? So will it raise from 65 to 72? Only if you let it. Only if you let it, it will raise. I feel as if number 7's the same. It is the same. Same question. Right, okay, so number 7. Right, so the retirement age, I've probably got the two down. I've put the same question down twice as it happened. Oh dear. Sometimes I wonder why I live in my own. Jeez. 65 to 72. Will it happen? Well, there is a retirement age in New Zealand. Will they? Let's have a look and see. They do think as if they think that's what they're going to do. It's on the cards. It's on the cards for them to do. It's been put forward. I was kidding when I said work till you drop dead. I feel as if there'll be a sudden. I don't think this has got a goer at all. I don't think it's a goer. Oh well. There's a more sinister side to this. I was kidding when they said, work till you pass away. I was kidding when I said that, but nothing would surprise me, these people. No. They'll fight it. The public's going to fight this. The public's going to fight it, so they are. Let's see. Despondent. It's despondent. No, that people see, this is me. I get excited when Thomas gets something right. I agree with you. Right. This isn't a go with the public. I feel as if is this for everybody? Or is this for women? Because I feel as if women will turn on the telly to go and get stuffed. Men are kind of used to it. But women are like, ah, no. Absolutely not. They kind of prayers answered. Not physically praying for it, but no, like some prayers answered when it on. They're going to push this hard though. They're going to push it really, really hard. They are going to do it. They're going to try and do it. I mean, I do see this going through legislation, and I do see it going through the Parliament. Because it's all to do with them keeping money. You know, when it all comes down to two things: money and power. Money and power. I used to think it was money and power, but it was more so power. But I feel as if it's more so money now, because they know that their days are numbered. Keep the faith. Keep the faith, okay. Oh, do they? Right. This was somebody's bright idea, but it's a global thing. It's not only here in New Zealand, as if I'm in New Zealand. It's not only in New Zealand. I think half of me is in New Zealand, but this is like a global Western idea. So it is. There'll be pushback in this. I realise there'll be pushback, but even young people will push this back. Yeah. I feel as if, can't say that for the light. I feel as if this will fall. But I feel as if it'll be made fall. It'll be made fall. So, well, yep. That people know. I mean, the other ones that are working there now too, they don't give two flying figs about it. Somebody else there. Two flying. They don't care two hoots about it, okay? Because it doesn't affect them. If it doesn't affect them, they don't give a monkeys about it. They will try and bring this in, and it looks as if it'll get passed, but there'll be such a pushback. I'm wondering if there's too many retirementees that would affect. I feel as if that's what it will be. It'll affect too many people. So, well. So that was that one. So do we clarify for that? And then I think we've only got the one, I think it's the Maori lands. Right. It's not set in stone, but this is just the way it's looking just now, right? That, yes, it will go through Parliament. Yes, we'll talk about it. But nothing's set in stone, so it could change, okay? But I feel as if there will be pushback okay? So the last question is about the lands in Maori. Right now, I've not got a horse in the race, and I don't take in. I'm just asking the question, okay? So I'm just asking this question. There we go. There we go. Right, so that was that one. So, right, so that was that. And that was the same question I've put to twice. And that one was answered, okay. So, right, so the next one is about the Maori people. Final question. Final question. I feel like a quiz presenter. Final question is, will Maori people get proper restitution for the theft of their lands, or will there be more control over the government? Will they have more control over the government in the future, right? So there's two parts to this question, with lots of things. Will they get proper restitution? Will they get proper restitution? Oops. Will they get proper restitution? The first part will answer, and then the second part, we'll redo the second cards, okay? Will they get proper restitution? Oh. I feel as if you've been fighting for this for a long time. And I feel as if they say, oh, yes, yes, the government, I'm talking about the government now, to say, oh, yes, 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 yeah. But it's, given the, like, so they kind of, they say what you want to hear. The government say what you want to hear. But even though, I feel as if there's a lot of Maori in the parliament. And you're fighting from within. Even that, even that's a uphill battle. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's in their hands. Torn two ways. Who's fighting this? Who's there's opposition to this. I think it's for the government, right enough, but there is opposition to it. I'm wondering if you're getting to the stage where to walk away. What was the second part of that question? Oh no, you have more control over the government. See, this is where this could get controversial, but I'm just the messenger, right? This has got nothing to do with me, so don't bother. Don't be emailing me like you did the last time. Did you have to move? See, I'm getting parallel with the Highlands, where they were moved off the land, and I feel as if it wasn't. It was, the gentry. It was the gentry, and I still see this treaty kind of thing that they're not even adhering to now. See, I do see it coming together though. Trying to find a way. I don't know, just kidding on to try to find a way. Or is this me just cynical old me? I feel as if there is genuine impartiality somewhere. Guilt. I feel as if, yes, there will be, but not as much as you think. Not as much as you think. But keep the faith. Keep the faith. I feel as if there is a way forward. Okay, so what was the second part of this question? Or will they have more control over the government in the future? Let's see. More control. I mean, can anybody control this government? More control, please, Thomas. Will they have more control? More control. So there. I feel as if divine intervention, but I feel as if it's somebody will speak up. Either somebody is speaking up. I feel as if this is in Parliament. Is there a party in Parliament? But I feel as if it's very prejudiced. Like, I'm seeing our SNP, right? You know, whether you like them or not, but when they went into Parliament in Westminster, not so much in Holyrood, but in Westminster, they were very prejudiced against. And I feel as if this is, I don't know if it is or if it just looks that way. If it just looks that way, if it'll be your perception of it. Did somebody get thrown out of Parliament? I feel as if somebody got thrown out of Parliament because I feel as if this was a female and you just wanted to sit down. Yeah. I feel they will come to a compromise, but I feel as if there's still a bit of a battle ahead. Will you have more power? I feel as if it'll look that way, but will you really? I feel as if there's one girl that's very, very strong. And that Parliament, it's very, very strong. Is that the leader, Thomas? Or should be the leader or something? Very strong-willed. Holding up a mirror to them. Oh, you can't see it. Right, that's better. Holding up a mirror to them. It's a fight. There's two, there's loads of sides to this. There's loads of sides. There's, like the world in his mother way then, maybe? Maybe that's what I'm saying. Okay. So clarifier for this one. Oops. Oh, well, that one to do. I couldn't even get shuffling. Right. Right, have faith. Keep the faith, okay? Keep the faith. All right, so that was them all. There was quite a lot of them today. So hopefully that answered a few questions. I need to remember put because I like talking to people that have asked the question. And I forgot to put the people's names in. Anyway, thank God it's back up and running because there's nothing more frustrating than when the fault's not your end, and you just keep getting. Because I tried to update this Tuesday and I just couldn't. I would get so frustrated, and I thought, nah, it was Monday. I think I tried, and I thought, nah, I'm not going to put myself through all this stress, Anyway, I'll be back on Friday for the live. So I've taken a note of the questions. that has been asked in the live before, so that we're not getting the repeats, okay, repetitive questions. Anyway, I'll go and I'll try and get that. Well, this is saucy. I'll maybe just do it now while I'm here. Get the link up for the live now that we're up and running again. UK, Ireland. Unfortunately, it'll be next week, okay, for you, because I mean New Zealand's been waiting that long as well. Okay, so I've got questions for. I'll put the thing. Go to the community tab, because that's where you can submit your questions for individual countries. Okay. So I don't think I've got Ireland's questions up yet. So I've got questions up there submitted for the UK. So I'll put another one up for Ireland. So the UK and Ireland are next week now. Okay. I just wanted to get New Zealand one up because you've been waiting for a wee while. Anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow for the live. Can't believe tomorrow's Friday. I mean, I can't believe we're in halfway in October already. You know, halfway in October already. I just feel as if this year's flown. It really has flown in. Okay, so I'll go and I'll need to. Where the hell's now? Show music now. I've no idea. Anyway, I'll go and I'll be back soon. This outro music just starts. Okay, so I'll say bye just now and I'll see you soon. Okay.